So what does it mean when a man says he likes it natural or he likes his women natural? What does that mean? Have you ever wondered what that means? No, I know, because a lot of us don't really care about what men think. But in my readings yesterday, something had spoke to me as to why men say that in terms of their attraction towards women and what they really mean. So I want you ladies to understand that men aren't saying that because they really want a woman who's natural, as opposed to being with a woman who has a BBL, fake boobs, or any other type of cosmetic surgery. Men really don't care about that as much as they care about women having a naturally inviting, warm personality. That is what they mean by natural when they say that. So girls of the natural community, I'm not part of any community, but I am a natural girly. But that does not mean that I will not hop on that table at least once in my lifetime. But honeys, just because you decide to not jump on that table and get anything plastic done does not make you better just because you are natural. When men say that, they're not saying that because they prefer a natural looking woman as opposed to a synthetic Barbie. And I'm only using that as an example. So when men are talking about being natural, it does not mean that they prefer a woman with an afro over a woman with a bust down. We know that men like what they like, and that's why as women you should do whatever the fuck you want to do with your look. But do not do it for the exterior validation, because understand, when you get a new change in your aesthetics, you're already going to get the attention. So you should not do it because you want the attention. You should do it because you want to do it for yourself. You should not change internally because you've done something to the external. That's when it becomes fake. So when you have fake energy and when you are disingenuous, not authentic, coupled with the work that you've got done, now you give people something to talk about. And now they're talking about your fake hair, your fake weave, your fake eyelashes. I have fake eyelashes on now. I just took my my crochet hair out. Like, they have something to talk about. But I always, when I am enhancing my looks, even if it was plastic surgery, which I haven't had yet, but I will one day. If I'm enhancing my looks, whether it be my hair, my lashes, makeup, my eyebrows, my nails, anything of the such, that's not the first thing that people pick up on. They pick up off my energy first, and then they compliment my exterior after, because I am gentle, I am nice, I am kind, I am nurturing. I can also be chaotic. I can also be mad. If you were in my close stories, you saw which is transpired this past weekend. However, because my energy is so loving and is so real and it's so authentic and it's so inviting and I have a smile on my face, people don't care about the lashes. People don't care about me having, rocking my good times bush. People don't care about the fake nails that I have on my hands. It's a compliment that's additional to how they feel about me. And when I'm around people, I make them feel good. That's what it's about. So, as I stated before, just because you can afford to get work done as opposed to somebody who decides to keep it natural does not make you better than the next woman. Because you decided to be natural and you hear men scream, "Oh, I like natural women," and now you feel like you're on his A team, that does not make you better than a BBL queen. It does not make you better. And that's the problem. Us as women, we are comparing ourselves to each other so much for the male gaze. All they care about us is fighting for. They only want us to fight for the dick. That's it. So you're fighting the next woman for what? You're fighting her for what? Some look good, some don't. Who cares at this point? So that's what natural in a man's eyes means.